Okay, well, I'm going to toss over to Amanda and Dave. I think we have some live pictures coming out from some of our reporters in the field.
Yeah, Scott, we've had some reporters out in the field. We've got Nick Spinetto down in San Marcos right now at I-35 and Guadalupe Street. Been out there with photojournalist Kyle Mossey for a while. Nick, can you hear us? See us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys okay. It's really wet out here. We're getting a lot of rain. I'm going to step out of the way and just let the pictures tell the story here. You can see a lot of cars trying to maneuver through Guadalupe Street and as they get off 135, going through what is pretty much flooded conditions. If we zoom in a little bit, Kyle, you can see a San Marcos police officer at the intersection there. There's been a minivan that's been stuck there for at least 30, 45 minutes now in some of the flood water here. You also see some other cars, small cars, brave enough to try to maneuver through this. Kyle, pan to my right, please, so we can see over here. Kyle, go to the right. Pan to the right, Kyle, so we can see over here, please. You can see some bigger cars too, even like, you know, these Hummers that are just trying to maneuver through this flooded water that are having kind of a hard time. This entire street is flooded, as you can see, and this area has just been pummeled by rain for the last 2-3 hours. I went to different parts of San Marcos. I went to the high school first because we heard reports that there was some damage there. There wasn't, but there was a lot of flooded roads in that specific area. Fortunately, the water has started to recede a little bit, but right now here on Guadalupe Street and I-35 certainly is getting hit pretty hard by the rain as we continue to get this intense rain, and it just completely starts to flood, and people not really pulling over. I know we were hearing that they should stay off the roads, but people not doing that as they go through this flood water. They're not only really risking their own lives, but possibly others as well. It's, you know, you guys, the rain's actually really picking up out here, so we're gonna just send it back to you guys in the studio.
Nick Spinetto in San Marcos. He is at I-35 and Guadalupe Street, as he said. Flooding there is what he's seen. Something that we got to underline here, Zach Shields and our chief meteorologist, Scott Fisher, just reported that the Blanco River in Wimberley has passed flood stage, is expected to continue to rise. That is near where Nick Spinetto is, so we had a clear picture of exactly what it looks like on the road.
Let's get over to Zach right now in the Weather Center.
Yeah, we'll get back to that flooding threat in Hays County, but right now let's focus now on a tornado warning for eastern Travis County. This is going to go until 9:45. This has been a stubborn storm. It keeps pulsing. One moment it's producing some strong rotation. The next moment collapses. Now it's starting to show signs of rotation again near the airport. Okay, moving away from Mustang Ridge. It's about to cross Highway 71 just east of the airport. There's a couple tornado icons. 46% chance of a tornado forming with this as it moves to the north-northeast. The airport, nearing the airport very shortly. Here in the next 5 to 7 minutes. There's another rotation here, 29% chance that it could produce a tornado. Chances are high enough where you got to take this seriously and seek shelter. You know what to do by now. If you live in and around the airport, you need to stay in your safe place for the next 10 to 15 minutes until this storm passes by. So even if it's not producing a small tornado, it's probably producing some straight line winds. On Facebook, we're starting to see pictures of wind damage near Dale. So yeah, these storms have had the capability of cranking up the winds 60 to 70 miles per hour. On our shear vision, still showing that ball of red, dark red. That's where we have the strongest signs of rotation.